Hello everyone, welcome to Soulful Repair. Thanks for joining us. Richard and I are pleased that you're here. We'll be doing a he said, she said style reading, and these are not sign dependent and they're also not time dependent. So it's a very intuitive reading and you're guided to it at the time when you're meant to view it. If you enjoy this reading, then please be sure to check out our Soulful Repair playlist here on the channel for more of these style readings. Now let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome to Soulful Repair. My name is Michelle.
My name is Richard.
Let's get started with the reading. For your oracle cards, two popped out. Actually, they flew out, so I took them both. We've got Her Wicked Ways and the Maven of Masks. Very strong energy around this of one who wants you to see them a certain way, but they don't want you to see rather, the real self, the person that they are underneath the mask. So hiding, pretending, putting on an energy of pretense.
Yeah, we're getting a real narcissistic vibe off these two cards here.
This is a feeling here of someone who is very judgmental, critical of others, but really needs to turn the spotlight on themselves, although they don't want to. I get this as very Queen of Swords in reverse energy. Now, you could be dealing, of course, with a female, but I also get this could be a male as well. So defeating the Snow Queen and her wicked ways. There's an energy of being freezed down, being frozen out. Someone being overcritical, judgmental, maybe even ridiculing or humiliating. There's an energy here of someone who's set you up to fail. Now, unbeknownst to you, it may have been a situation in which you were never going to win with this person. Unfortunately, this is the type of individual that you're dealing with. It's kind of like an unwinnable situation, getting involved with a narcissistic individual or someone with narcissistic tendencies. So we'll see where this goes. Now, Richard has pulled a card from the Mausolea Oracle.
Yeah, it's a card of Thanatos, and this is about completion. It's about ending something. I get a lot of closure around this card.
It's nice energy, actually. It's about support and also expediency. So something happening to support perhaps more fast movement towards closure, something like that. But we'll have a look and see where this goes. At the bottom of the deck, I've got really nice energy, the Hermit.
And here I've got the Devil.
So the Hermit's all about wisdom.
And the Devil here, I think that's indicative of this kind of wicked energy.
Yeah, so let's see where this goes. We'll cut these cards and we'll do a horseshoe style reading. We'll start with the past, present energy, the near future, your advice or best path to follow, your environment, hopes and fears, the potential outcome, what's hidden or unexpected, and the overall energy of the reading.
Okay, so past, present, near future, advice, environment, hopes and fears, outcome, what's hidden, and overall energy of the reading. Now I want to point out something here, that it looks as though the narcissistic energy is sort of more on Michelle's side here, but what we usually find with narcissists is that we tend not to read for them. It's always we're reading for somebody who has dealt with them. Yeah. So if this does come up with the narcissistic energy, I want the message to be that this isn't necessarily your energy, right? This could be it could be reversed. Your energy could be over here, but we'll see where this goes.
Either side can resonate, and of course, if you're cross-watching, this could resonate as the person that you're dealing with. Right in the center, we've got the Ten of Cups in the reverse. You know, the energy that I'm picking up around this is of a lifetime of issues around this person. It's family conditioning. I do think that we're talking about a toxic family. It may have been a situation where narcissism has been passed down from mother to son, from mother to daughter. I tend not to see it so much as from the male side. Generally comes more from the feminine side is what I'm picking up, only because I have this card of her wicked ways. So I can't help but think that this is like a mother-in-law kind of energy, someone within the family who's toxic.
Okay, looking over here, we have the Judgment card in reverse here as the overall energy. That's just not seeing things the way that they truly are, is what I get from that. And what we're seeing here is Judgment being compromised.
Yeah, I mean, it could be an energy here of someone within the family, for instance, who is overcritical of a child. And therefore a child becomes quite critical of themselves. It feels to me like there's an energy around this of someone being overly judgmental to the point of causing some kind of damage. But we'll see where this goes. In the past energy, we've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's like this is someone who would do things, but only if they saw a benefit for themselves.
Yeah, not necessarily for the other person.
Very selfish individual.
Looking over here, past energy, we have the Page of Cups. So I see this as being innocence. You know, I'm still getting the sense that this will be more of the narcissistic energy on this side, given the cards that Michelle picked out on the oracles here. So over here we've got innocence, and you know, when you first get involved with a narcissist, often it's a very much a feeling of innocence, because at the very beginning they treat you so well. They love bomb, they do all this great stuff for you.
And I'm also getting very strong energy around family and children. And how a child grows up in a family, of course, how do they start off? They don't start off with these kind of tendencies. I really don't feel someone's born into narcissism. It's learned behaviour. So it starts with that young person there, very innocent, very pure, but then as a result of something that happens to them, usually within the family, it becomes not so pure. You know, there's something that gets put into the mix there that prevents this child from growing up into be the person that they were supposed to be. But let's have a look and see. Look there, we've got the Judgment card. You know, with this one, again, I'm picking this up as judgment. Judgment itself, which speaks to me of turning the tables.
The mask being removed.
Yeah, it speaks to me of the person who was doing the judging suddenly is judged, but this time from a higher perspective. It's like that light that gets shone on someone where they have understanding of why a certain person is like that, or why they're like that. It's some kind of understanding or recognition, a deep comprehension of, oh, okay, I get it now. That kind of feeling.
Okay, let's look over here. Present energy. We've got the Nine of Cups in the reverse. You know, this is wishes not being fulfilled. You know, that's the thing. When you first get involved with a narcissist, it's all great at the very beginning. But towards the end, when they're just about to make that discard, you know, things become quite disappointing.
Yeah. In the near future, we've got the Four of Pentacles. This is about the self. This is about being able to walk away from something that is toxic with your values, with your self-esteem intact. Whereas before, perhaps you've dealt with narcissism within the family, or you've experienced a narcissist before in your life. There may have been a situation where recently you've come into contact with yet another person who's showing those kind of tendencies, but this time you're seeing it. This time you're seeing it from a lens of a greater understanding of what this is, so you're able to walk away from this without losing anything. Whereas before you probably did lose quite a lot.
Okay, looking over here at the future, we've got the Two of Wands in the reverse. And what we're seeing here is an indication of a plan that didn't work out. Something that's
something that failed.
Failed, yes. It was hopeful that it would end up in this state, in the upright, where, it's a gateway, this guy is holding the world and he's wondering, well, what am I going to conquer next? Well, it's the opposite of that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think someone's, whatever their plan they had, it failed. I don't know what their plan was, but we'll look at that. The advice, 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I think that this person may have been coming in to you with an idea that they wanted to either have a relationship with you, or they were setting you up to fail in some way so that they could get what they wanted.
Yeah, the way this is looking now is that this over here is your energy, and this over here is the narcissist.
Yeah.
Because we're seeing here what happened at the beginning. Well, they came in all innocent, looking like they were primed to have some harmless fun.
Yeah.
Then presently we've got judgment, and the narcissist here is showing these signs of not getting what they want, and then failure. Right.
Yeah. Failed plan.
All right, let's look over here at advice. 7 of Cups. That's a very there's two ways of looking at it. Fantasy, also having lots of different options.
I think how this person plays it is they have a lot of different options going at the same time. So if any one of those fails, they've got backups.
They've got backups, yeah.
In the environment, we've got the Empress. I'm picking this up as someone who has your back. Yeah. It's really interesting, because I was talking about family before, and I was talking about mothers. For some reason, I feel like your mother may have been narcissistic, or someone who had a very strong influence in your life growing up was narcissistic.
The other way of looking at this card is somebody who has your back now.
Yeah, I think they have your back now, but I think when you're growing up, there's something that you learn from this person that was highly valuable. Now, you still love this person. You still do, and even if they're not with us any longer, I feel the energy around this person is still around. And I feel that this person has, just through their experiences, now this could have been someone who your mother might have dealt with a narcissist. Perhaps they were married to a narcissist, or your mother was one. But no matter how that reflects, it's different for everyone. This person has given you the ability to judge a person's character and whether or not they are on the same page as you. So this person has, even if they were difficult growing up with this type of person, I get that now there's a kind of a feeling of being, I'm glad I went through that, because it's really given me the knowledge to see what's good for me and what isn't.
Okay, so looking over here at environment, we have the sun. So everything's going to be uncovered at some point. Everything's going to become clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like the energy of this Thanatos here.
Yeah.
It's an uncovering. It's making sure that the mask comes off.
Yeah. Interesting. The hopes and fears. We've got the King of Cups. Well, that's the thing. You're looking for a relationship with someone who is mature on an emotional level. Someone who's going to be supportive, but isn't going to want control, isn't going to play games, isn't going to be here one day and gone the next. You want someone who's very solid, more of a family type of person, someone who's grown up in a healthy family environment. And I feel that that's what you've got your eye on. You're looking at this type of person as an ideal. I don't think that they're around you. I just think that that's holding someone up and putting them under the microscope and saying, well, do they match up to that person that I really would like in my life? And judging them accordingly. I think you have to do that. The thing is, your mother or someone around you has taught you by their own experience, or you experiencing them, that you shouldn't have to settle for less. because they may have done that.
Yeah, the other thing is, it's a hope that you'll retain your emotional stability even throughout this trial or tribulation.
Yeah.
Over here, hopes and fears. We've got the Fool in reverse. You know, oftentimes we see narcissists behave in reckless ways, and that's an indication of that, I think.
I think this person's they're experiencing failure, and now they're at sea. I think they're a little bit lost. Maybe they're experiencing failure for the first time.
It could be, you know, the tables are turned on this person. I think Michelle said that earlier.
Yeah. Let's take a look and see what's hidden here. We've got the Temperance card in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like there's something within this person which is a little bit out of control.
You probably find that they are addicted to some kind of substance. If they're not addicted to some kind of substance, then they're addicted to the endorphins that come about from with this kind of relationship.
Yeah, it's very much a feeling here of someone who covers up their emotional instability with some kind of toxic behavior, which is extreme in nature. Now, it could be having many different love affairs. It could be having fingers in many different pies, but there's a very much a chaotic energy around this person because they're not at peace. There's no balance within themselves. And emotionally, this is not anyone who you would want to settle down with because they're just going to cause you drama.
And let's look over here at what's hidden. Four of Swords. That's the thing. I mean, there's something wrong with this person, and they need some time out to heal.
I think that they need, some of them may even need hospitalization.
It's possible.
There's something here where this person needs to deal with something that is creating instability of the mind. It's like they're trying to, it feels to me like, for some reason I'm getting this energy of someone who has been narcissistic for a long time, but it's gotten worse as they've gotten older. But as they've gotten older, their options have gotten less because, they do. As you get older, you're not quite as attractive, you're not quite as handsome as you were when you were younger. So it narrows down the pool, and how someone deals with when that pool is becoming diminished. Well, they can start to get a little bit crazed, a little bit chaotic. Oh my goodness, then they start to think about all of the things. They don't want to end up as that person who doesn't have a relationship, and that's what I feel is going to happen with this person. We've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. It feels to me like this is someone who is not going to be able to have a proper relationship because they don't recognize other people's value. They discount. This is someone who's highly critical. They discount others' value in order to pump themselves up, to put themselves higher on that pedestal. They discount, maybe even humiliate or slander or whatever they do to make themselves feel better, feel on top, feel like top dog. They will do anything to bring anyone else down that they feel might be above them.
There's no working with a narcissist.
No.
It's all take, and then in the end, there's no cooperation.
Yeah.
Out comes Seven of Swords. Yeah, see, that's the thing. They're going to just drop you and go towards somebody else. But here's the thing. You've unmasked them.
Yeah.
You know what their game is, and you know that this person can't hold a candle to you and your value.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, so we're getting closure here. But it's closure because you're seeing this person for exactly who they are. You're
judging them. They may also be judging you, but they're judging you harshly or unfairly.
Yes. You're the one who has actually got the judgment in the upright. This person here has the judgment in the reverse.
They're making judgment just to make themselves feel better. What does a narcissist do when they feel like they're not getting what they want or when they feel like they're being denied? well, they will start to slander. They will tell other people around them, oh, that person, they weren't that good. Oh, they will disrupt your reputation. I see that as possible disruption to reputation. Maybe in the workplace, if this is someone that's around you in the workplace, I think you have to really be careful, be mindful, and protect your work, protect your reputation, because this could get a little bit. If someone's like this and very cold, very calculated, they may do something to disrupt your reputation because they don't like you anymore. You've unmasked them. So now, what you were seeing as someone who was maybe very beautiful, very pleasant, a lovely person, has turned into this kind of wicked individual, and now you're having to deal with it, and it's because they didn't get what they wanted. Their plan failed. I keep getting that, their plan failed, and you're seeing this person as who they are only because you've experienced it, maybe within your own family, or a member of your family has been instrumental in letting you know what a narcissist does, so that they've told you. You have someone around you that's kind of guiding you, letting you know how someone acts when they're narcissistic, and to avoid them, which I feel that you're doing. But now I get this energy of, oh my goodness, now I have to deal with this person, because I get that now they're becoming problematic. So we'll look at this in part 2. We'll see what they're trying to get away with. I feel like they're trying to get away with something, and it has something to do with your reputation. So we'll see where this goes, guys. I hope that you join us in the extended. The link is down below, and that will be in the on the Vimeo channel. Be about another 50-minute to 60-minute reading. We'll be doing a lot of clarification and adding some extra Lenormands and oracles also for guidance. So please do join us if this one's resonating. Please do check out the Soulful Repair playlist as well for more readings that are done in this style. They're not sign or time dependent. Press that thumbs up button and give us a comment below as well. And if you're a newcomer, we'd love to have you as a subscriber. Don't forget, we're also doing personal readings. You can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, for more information. Wishing you the best at this, guys. We'll talk to you again very soon, or we'll see you in part 2.
Thank you. Goodbye and good luck.